Hello everyone, this is a quick walkthrough of programming assignment 6. So if I run the code, you'll be taken to this welcome screen that says Quiz the Peanut Gallery, and then down at the bottom you'll see Welcome friend, what's your name? If you try to go next without entering anything, it prompts you to please enter your name. If you type in your name and then click next, it will say, can you identify these characters from Peanuts? Notice up at the top it says answer submitted 0, and it also keeps track of the player's name. And I can go back to the beginning or I can click next. When I click next, I see a character and I can go ahead and type in the name of the character, and up here it increments. It says I've submitted one answer, and then I could put in a name for the next one and then finally the next one. And ultimately I get to a game over screen that gives me a score. It says you need practice, you answered 1 out of 3 correctly, game over. And of course, if I click back, the entire project starts over. So let's look at how this was constructed. And I'll do that by showing you the starter code. Okay, so let's take a look here at the starter code. So the first thing you'll notice is there are 3 children of main: body, header, and footer. Body is this white rectangle. I have it locked here so I can't select it. It's this white rectangle here. It has a dimension of 1024 by 470, and it has a Y position of 30 because it's right underneath the header. Header has 2 labels, one called answer submitted and one called username. And then finally, where the bulk of the action happens is down in footer. Footer is this object, let me unlock it, is this object down here on the bottom, which has a number of children. It has a next button, a back button, and then a main label, and then importantly, a line edit, which allows users to input text. In the resources file, if we look down here, there are a number of scenes that are already created for you. There's a direction scene, a game over scene, a Lucy scene, a Snoopy scene, a start scene, and a Woodstock scene. You can click on any of these to see them, and what your goal, of course, is to program these assets. And you'll do that working in your main Godot script, which is here and has nothing in it. So in other words, there's no design work to do here. Your goal is just simply to focus on programming the logic of displaying these scenes. One last point, if I switch over to 2D mode, when you add a scene, you're adding it as a child of body. So it will cover this white rectangle. And so if I run this code, what you see is it's just blank right now. The header's empty, the footer's empty, and there's no scene attached to body. Okay, everyone, that's a walkthrough of programming assignment 6.